Gregory Peck, born Eldred. Gregory Peck on April 5, 1916, in La Jolla, California, had a childhood marked by both challenges and resilience. His parents divorced when he was very young, and he was largely raised by his grandmother. Despite these difficulties, Peck exhibited early signs of strength, stature, and quiet dignity that distinguished him from his peers. His formative years, shaped by personal loss and familial responsibility, laid the foundation for the emotional depth he would later bring to his acting. These early experiences also instilled a sense of empathy and moral seriousness that defined both his personal and professional life. Education and discovery of acting. Peck pursued higher education initially at San Diego State College before transferring to the University of California, Berkeley. It was at Berkeley that he discovered a passion for acting, recognizing the art form as a means to explore human emotion and morality. Immersed in theater, he honed his skills and cultivated a stage presence that would carry him through a lifelong career. The discipline, curiosity, and dedication he developed during these years shaped the actor who would soon captivate Broadway and Hollywood audiences alike. Acting became more than a career. It was a calling that defined the trajectory of his life. Early career and Broadway success. In the 1940s, Gregory Peck began his professional career on stage, quickly earning recognition for his poise, sincerity, and natural talent. His performances on Broadway drew attention for their depth and authenticity, capturing the interest of Hollywood executives. He made his film debut in Days of Glory, 1944, immediately impressing audiences with a combination of moral strength and striking physical presence. Peck's stage experience translated seamlessly to the screen, allowing him to embody characters with nuance and warmth. This early period established him as a promising young actor with a distinctive voice and gravitas that would define his career in the decades to come. Rise to Hollywood stardom. Peck rapidly ascended in Hollywood, becoming one of the most sought-after leading men of the 1940s and 1950s. His versatility allowed him to navigate diverse genres from thrillers to romantic dramas. Notable early roles included The Keys of the Kingdom, 1944, earning him his first Academy Award nomination, and Alfred Hitchcock's Spellbound, 1945, showcasing his ability to embody complex characters with intelligence and compassion. Peck also gained acclaim in socially conscious dramas such as Gentleman's Agreement, 1947, a film confronting anti-Semitism. These performances cemented his reputation as an actor who combined physical presence with deep moral authority, resonating with both critics and audiences alike. Iconic westerns and romantic roles. In addition to dramas, Peck excelled in westerns and romantic films, demonstrating his range and charisma. He delivered memorable performances in Duel in the Sun, 1946, and The Gunfighter, 1950, bringing depth to a genre often dominated by spectacle rather than character. Romantic films like Roman Holiday, 1953, paired him with Audrey Hepburn, creating one of cinema's most beloved on-screen partnerships. His ability to convey both tenderness and strength made him a natural fit for leading roles across genres. Peck's career during this period showcased not only his versatility, but also his skill in creating characters whose moral and emotional presence lingered long after the credits rolled. To Kill a Mockingbird and Career Peck. The defining role of Gregory Peck's career came in 1962 when he portrayed Atticus Finch in To Kill a Mockingbird. Based on Harper Lee's Pulitzer Prize-winning novel, the character embodied integrity, compassion, and moral courage. Peck's quiet authority and depth of performance won him the Academy Award for Best Actor, and Finch became a cultural icon representing justice and decency. The film highlighted Peck's ability to portray characters whose ethical clarity inspired audiences. Even decades later, this role remains a touchstone for cinematic excellence and moral storytelling, securing his place in Hollywood history as a paragon of dignity and principled heroism. Later film work and continued versatility. Throughout the 1960s, 1970s, and into the 1980s, Peck continued to choose diverse and challenging roles. He appeared in Cape Fear, 1962, confronting Robert Mitchum's menacing villain, and brought charisma to westerns such as McKenna's Gold, 1969. He also starred in epic adventures like The Guns of Navarone, 1961, and chilling thrillers such as The Omen, 1976, proving his adaptability to evolving cinematic trends. Peck's dedication to his craft remained unwavering, and his performances reflected an enduring command of character, whether portraying moral authority, vulnerability, or courage. His later work reinforced his reputation as a consummate actor, admired for both talent and integrity. Personal life and first marriage. Peck's personal life was as eventful as his career. In October 1942, he married Finnish-American Greta Kuusinen, a woman of independence and intelligence who became a partner in both family and charitable work. Together, they had 3 children: Jonathan, 1944, Stephen, 1946, and Carrie Paul, 1949. While their marriage lasted over a decade, differences eventually led to a divorce in December 1955. The union, though ending in separation, provided him with formative experiences in parenthood and family life. Despite professional success, Peck's personal relationships profoundly shaped his empathy, patience, and emotional depth, qualities that carried into both his public and private endeavors. Tragedy and loss. The most devastating personal blow came in 1975 when Peck's eldest son, Jonathan, died at age 30 in what authorities ruled as suicide. The tragedy deeply affected Peck, leaving an enduring mark on his life and spirit. Speaking openly about his grief, he acknowledged the profound sorrow of losing a child. Friends and colleagues noted that this loss added even greater layers of empathy and emotional gravity to his already dignified persona. It was a private pain that shaped his worldview, underscoring the humanity behind the celebrated actor and illuminating the intersection of personal hardship with his artistic sensitivity. Second marriage and later years. Shortly after his first marriage ended, Peck met French journalist Véronique Pisani while on a press tour in Paris. They married in 1955 and remained together for nearly 5 decades. Véronique provided unwavering support, partnership, and shared ideals, helping Peck navigate the peaks and valleys of Hollywood life. Together, they built a family and dedicated themselves to philanthropy and the arts. Her presence in his life added stability and richness, reinforcing the values of loyalty, compassion, and shared purpose. Their enduring partnership became a defining feature of Peck's later years, highlighting a love rooted in mutual respect and lifelong companionship. Legacy and public recognition. Beyond his screen work, Gregory Peck was admired for his integrity, humanitarianism, and commitment to social justice. He spoke out on civil rights, freedom of expression, and equality, supporting causes that aligned with his moral principles. In recognition of his contributions to society and the arts, Peck received numerous accolades, including the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 1969. His legacy extends beyond memorable performances to encompass a model of ethical and compassionate public life. He remains remembered not only as a cinematic icon, but as a person whose character and values inspired generations of both artists and audiences. Final days and passing. Gregory Peck died peacefully at his home in Los Angeles, California, surrounded by his devoted second wife, Véronique. His passing marked the end of a life defined by calm strength, dignity, and moral clarity. Unlike many of his contemporaries, Peck's final years were serene, reflecting the stability and composure that had guided him throughout life. His death prompted tributes from fans, colleagues, and world leaders, emphasizing the profound impact of his career and personal values. Peck's life, both public and private, stands as a testament to the enduring power of talent, integrity, and humanity in shaping culture and inspiring others. Enduring influence. Gregory Peck's influence endures through his iconic roles, moral authority, and compassionate life. Atticus Finch remains a symbol of justice, while his diverse body of work demonstrates an actor capable of both gravitas and warmth. Beyond film, his advocacy for social justice and commitment to humanitarian causes cemented his legacy as more than an entertainer. Peck's life offers a blueprint for combining professional excellence with ethical living, leaving an indelible mark on Hollywood and society. Future generations continue to celebrate his performances, values, and quiet nobility, ensuring that Gregory Peck's legacy will remain timeless.